Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this week I'm going to be kind of going over some key topics that ICT teaches and essentially just kind of sharing the knowledge. Obviously, I recommend going and watching his YouTube videos because it explains it a lot better than I can. But I just wanted to kind of explain these topics the best way that I can and essentially just kind of give you a rundown on what they mean to me, how they affect my trading, and essentially, yeah, just how I use them in my everyday, day-to-day trading. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about the new week opening gap. So the new week opening gap, what is it? It is a level that we use when the close on Friday happens and then the open on Sunday evening happens. So let's just dive right into the charts here. Now, let's just start at what the new week opening gap is. We'll do the new week opening gap from November 10th to November 12th. So essentially Friday's close to Sunday's open. Now, how I like using the new week opening gaps is I like seeing them either respect price, like price will trade around these levels as you can see it trading around on Monday. And then of course on Tuesday when we had CPI, it traded down past it, taking out these lows and then trading all the way higher into these previous new week opening gaps, which is kind of cool to see. Look at how well it respects these areas. So essentially what I look for when I see the new week opening gap is I want to see it, of course, it act as an area of like support or resistance, draw on liquidity, or let's say there's multiple new week opening gaps in a bunch. I'll kind of use that information and determine, hey, we're probably in a consolidation market. Plus, as you can see on Monday here, how we were just kind of trading around the new week opening gap. I was assuming that, hey, you know what, we're not going to have very many runs, like extended runs on Monday, just because we are trading around this new week opening gap. And it kind of gives me an insight of potential consolidation in the market. All right, so the new week opening gap, the close on Friday, the open on Sunday. So the exact time that it'll close on Friday is Friday at 4:59 p.m. So if we drop down to the 1 minute chart, so the 1 minute chart, we can see we closed at 4:59 p.m. and then we opened up at 6 p.m. on Friday. So I mark it out. We use a horizontal line. I like to have it this purple color and have it 2px width, just so it stands out a bit more. I can see it easily. It's not just a black line. It is a colorful, more thick line, so it stands out to me on the markets more, and it stands out to me on the charts more. So we use that for our new week opening gap and how to mark it. We place a line at 4:59 on Friday, and then of course Sunday's open at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is all Eastern Standard Time. So as you can see, we have that line marked out right there. But the thing is, if we're on the 1 minute or let's say the 15 minute, we'll still be able to find this easily because the market still opens and closes at the same price. So even if we put the line at the close of this candle, which is the low right here, it'll give us the exact same price as it would on the 1 minute charts. So when I'm looking for new week opening gaps, I actually mark them up on the 15-minute chart just because the closing price and then the opening price on Sunday is the exact same price, whether you're on the 1 minute chart or the 15-minute charts. So, and I think it's just easier on the 15-minute chart, honestly. So I'll mark it up here and I'll have the new week opening gap from this week on my charts, and I'll have the new week opening gap from the previous week on my charts. How I organize my charts too is right now we're on this new week opening gap template. So I have a couple. I have my main chart, back testing. I have a blank chart which has nothing on it, so I can kind of see market better that way, and then the new week opening gap chart. Now, if we go over to my main chart, let's see here. I have a lot more annotations, but I still have my new week opening gap from this week and then my new week opening gap from last week. So I like to have at least 2 of my charts at all time. Now let's go back to the new week opening gap chart. I have probably 8 on this chart right now, but as you can see, it goes all the way back to September 15th, and then September 10th, and then of course September 3rd. And I like having these on my new week opening gap chart just because they do play a part. And as you can see, I mean, we are trading at these old previous new week opening gaps. And like, look at how the market respects these levels. I mean, that is not coincidence. So it's kind of nice to have these other new week opening gaps on our charts as well, but I just keep it on the new week opening gap chart template because of simplicity's sake. And essentially, I don't want to overcomplicate or have too many drawings on my chart that I trade with, just because we like to keep it clean and keep it simple. Yeah. So I would recommend at least having 2 of these on your charts. ICT recommends having the previous 4 on your charts, the previous 4 weeks, new week's opening gaps on your charts. And just like, look at how the market respects these levels. I mean, that is uncanny, you know, coming down, breaking out. Now we're trading in between these 2 new week opening gaps. So it's definitely something to look for, and I would highly recommend checking out his videos on new week opening gaps. And if you have any other questions about the new week opening gap, just like let me know. And yeah, for me, again, I like seeing it as a draw on liquidity. I like kind of seeing it as possible consolidation hurdles, or simply just what it is, the new week opening gap. We do trade to these levels throughout the week, so I like having them on my charts just to keep them there. So I hope this video kind of helped explain a little bit about the new week opening gap, and let me know in the comments if you like this video, if you like these kind of training videos. I'll be sure to do more. But that is it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.